Hi, I'm Brendon from Panic at the Disco, and I'm here to tell you about the time that I... there was one time we played a show in Mexico. This is the first time we were ever in Mexico, and had an amazing show. Fans were loud, you know, it was phenomenal. And then we walked back to get in our van to go back to the hotel, and we get in the van, we start pulling out of the venue, and there are thousands, literally thousands of fans just waiting to chase the van. So we get stuck in traffic, and these sons of bitches, they run up and they glob onto the van and they start pushing it like this, and so we're teetering back and forth. And I've never been more terrified in my life up to that point. I really thought, like, two scenarios. A, we were going to fall, like the van was going to tip over and the car was going to come over and hit us and we were going to die. Or B, we were going to be kidnapped by these fans and never be able to get home. Thank goodness that didn't happen. I survived. Here I am to tell you the story. Oh, I actually was starstruck just this morning. I went to a cafe in Soho, down on Carnaby Street, and I saw Bill Nye. Not the science guy, the other one. The guy that is a phenomenal actor. And he was sitting there with the guy that plays Rick from Walking Dead. So that was a little weird. And I considered going up and asking for a picture, but it was rude because they were sitting down for coffee, and I wasn't going to be that guy. So if you guys hear this, if it gets back to you, I didn't creep out, okay? So give me some points. Upside down with a perfect view. Bought a bar at the speed of... Yeah, good vomit story. I have plenty of vomit stories. I'm a big puker. I'm a firm believer also in when you're over drinking and you don't feel the need to puke, kind of make yourself, because you're going to wake up feeling much better. So I would rather induce it myself. So one time, and you can look up this video I'm about to mention, I did a drunk history for Fall Out Boy. And they couldn't legally put how much I drank. They could only put the things I drank, like the brands, and it was a whiskey, it was a beer. And they couldn't actually put the numbers because I guess legally you can get alcohol poisoning and die. So, you know, 2020 hindsight, maybe not the smartest thing, but it made a good video. And afterwards, almost immediately after we were done filming it, I walked out of the room where we were, stumbling into walls. I don't even know how I managed. I get outside by the bus and I just open up, and it must have lasted 20 minutes. I swear, that's not an exaggeration. There's a picture of that, by the way, at the end of the drunk history, of me just opening up, and it looks like 8 people have vomited. And I don't know what I ate or how much I ate that day, but it carried. It really carried. I mean, there was a weight to it. So, yeah, that was probably the worst vomiting experience I'd ever had. Champagne, cocaine, gasoline, and most things in between. Hey guys, I'm still Brendon from Panic at the Disco. That's my mug holding the beer. It's really beer too. It's awesome. And this is me talking about my new album, Death of a Bachelor, and the new rock sound. So go check it out because there's some good stories in there.